It's Tony at Casa Esmeralda. If you like my videos, please do like and subscribe. Hit that like button down below. Thank you for those who have liked and subscribed. Today, 2-year project in a couple months is actually becoming a reality that I got an operating farm tractor and plow. So I did get a plow. The plow was from a dealer wrecker. The plow was in really bad shape. I spent half a day refurbishing the plow. So here it is. I'm starting to go to work here. I'm gonna do some planting. I'm gonna try to do some growing here. It's all good. So let's start it up. I'll do some filming and we'll see how things go. I think if I put it on top of the chicken coop here, like this, you guys can hear the chickens clucking. Whoa. Let's see a safe spot. Well, let's say if I put it on top of the thing here and I don't hit it or run over this. Well, if I run over my tank, I think that's pretty good right there. So let's start it up and get to work here. And to show you the soil, get this. Rich, sort of rocky. This is what happens when you put goats. And last year I had about 30 chickens. So this is what happens when you put goats on something like this, because they've been, and dogs. So I had puppies. Like I had about 20 puppies here the last couple of years. So now I'm no more female dogs. But that is the richest type of soil you can ever get. So put your animals on first, and then if your animals are on for at least 2 years on any part, then tiller or plow it and then plant and grow and see what happens. It's always good to run a test. So running a test here today. Gonna start up this thing. It's running good. I fixed the alternator. I just took the alternator apart, and the fuel injection pump, the diesel pump, I took that apart and I just cleaned that, and same with the alternator, resoldered a lot of the connections, and the water gauge I also took apart, and it was just water. So even though this thing was garage kept in a greenhouse garage sort of thing for many years, the people who had it did take care of it. It was this Italian guy's pride and joy for many years, but I guess he didn't know how to operate the motor or anything, because when I saw him first start it up, he was always frustrated in how the motor started. So yeah, these things are funny. You got to give it a pump first. You got to give them, about 5 to 10 pumps of fuel with the fuel throttled on the full. To clear out any of the air out of the line, otherwise you won't get good fuel efficiency with it. So, and you won't get like at high torque parts, it'll bog down and things like that. So it was good actually. It took me 2 years to finish this, because that was one of the last things to kind of figure out and to totally work with a mechanic to rebuild the tractor, and just not like give the money to the mechanic, actually me being there and doing the work myself, and the mechanic telling me what to do and everything, and then learning about the motor. That is the most important thing. So after it left the shop here, if there was now like any problems, I could fix the tractor myself, which was really good. So okay, so you're gonna watch me plow here. Let's just get some of this grass out of the way. Definitely this grass will die off when the summer heat comes in here, so I don't need to put up, I don't use chemicals or anything when I grow. You can watch my other videos, but the main vid is now we're filming today my tractor, which is all good. So there we go. So it's not a bad plow at all. I'm okay with it. It's not the greatest in the world. It doesn't do the job like the modern day plow does. It's a really old one, but it plows. So no need to buy potting soil or anything. Just take a rake across it, and I think that's it. So I'm gonna keep plowing my garden here, prepping my spring and veggie food garden. Tractor's running good. Almost got stuck there a little bit, but she's really getting in there. So this part here, you know, like, is getting down there really good. So I'm happy with this now. With the plow for a very low cost and a little bit of refurbishment. The bar here, this bar down here, this was frozen into this here. It was all rusted because it was sitting outside for many years, so I had to get a torch on it. Used up a lot of gas and some sweet tall, as they have here, like WD-40. And finally she freed up, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Otherwise I would have bought this thing and it would have just been a piece of scrap metal or something to get that bar out, that slider. And I actually ran it yesterday and did some research online thanks to YouTube and the internet, how to set your plow. So it's all good. So it's right where I want it right now. It's really getting down in there, getting some big mounds of soil for some really deep planting. Maybe get some potatoes in here instead of the bins. So we're going to try a whole bunch of things and see what works. So there's other filming to do, but that's my film for the day. I hope you like my videos, my filming. This is Tony at Casa Esmeralda. If you like my videos, please do like and subscribe. Hit that like button down below. Thank you for those who have liked and subscribed. As always, I like to film. This shot in here. Oh, natural herb garden. Okay, so we're into gardening season right now, and I got to get this going. I want to get my garden prepped and all these things. So, thank you very much. Take care for now.